Ciao ragazzi, we are the Måneskin MåMås, a tribe of women from across the USA brought together by the glory of Maneskin. And we are here to talk about our deepest Moonlight Confessions. Come on in.
Ciao, mi chiamo Sandra. Benvenuti a tutti nel nostro primo podcast. Allora, welcome. My name is Sandra. I am in New York, and I am delighted to be here with my co-hosts who I have met through Måneskin concerts and social media. We are here to have conversations the way friends do. We invite you to grab your Prosecco, your espresso macchiato, sit down, and join the conversation. Allora, andiamo. Let's go.
Ciao, io sono Della. I'm Della, and I'm from Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. I had the pleasure of first meeting these wonderful ladies, my co-hosts, online actually, in Facebook. And then last summer, we were in Rome for one of the stadium tours, and I got to meet them face to face. And, you know, ever since, we've just had some wonderful adventures together, and I can't wait to see what else we get involved in.
Ciao, everybody. This is Kathy. I am from Long Island, New York. I am 100% Italian. I've been a fan of Måneskin since the first note of Zitti Buoni at Eurovision, and the rest is history. Obsessed is more like it. I met the rest of the mamas at Pomona concert when they were playing at Coachella in California. We all decided through Facebook to just go out and meet each other online, hoping that we're all normal, I guess. And guess what? We weren't, which makes it even more fun. So we have had some crazy adventures together, and I'm sure we will have many, many more. And we figured, why not share it with you guys through our Instagram and now our podcast, the Måneskin Confessions, Conversations, all kinds of things. We're just going to chat, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. All right, ciao.
So, what are we all thinking?
I miss Måneskin.
I miss
my people.
I am in withdrawal. Della.
Big time.
Big time.
It's horrible.
Hey.
Even coverage, on social media, it's not doing it for me. I have to go back in time.
That's okay. So you know what I did the other day? I went to Damiano's Instagram and I went all the way back, and I just watched how. I mean, I know when they're touring, there's more footage and stuff, but he used to share. You all know, I'm preaching to the choir here, like all that fun stuff, all the cute stuff, and then. But why? Why is that not happening now? Why is there this huge withdrawal from everything?
Well, there's all kinds of guesses for that, all kinds of different scenarios, and everybody's going to say the same thing. Dove Cameron. Is she the reason why he's withdrawn so much? Or is he really, truly feeling the pressure of fame that he's wanted his whole life, that he has it tattooed on his legs? All of a sudden, he's feeling the pressure of fame. I don't know.
They had so much fame in Italy. Like now everyone's posting all the nostalgia, and they've had that following and they've had the love. Yeah, the tour was grueling. I get it. And I'm conflicted. You all know I'm conflicted. I don't want to speak ill of our ragazzi at all, but it just
Never.
I can't make sense of it. And we were talking about this. It's a tease because you're like, they enticed you in, and we're like addicted to it. 2023 was insane, okay? Like we had so much exposure and opportunity, and then it's gone. And
ripped away with no warning. Because right after the Manchester show, has there been anything? There's been nothing from the band.
Nothing.
No. Yeah.
And Della, like you were at Dublin. We were talking about it when we were in Dublin, how before they arrive to every city, they usually post some pictures. You kind of know they're in town. It was weird. They were not posting things. And, you don't want to say it's Dove. You just don't want to keep drawing it back to that. But then, when I was going through the social media feed and trying to understand the relationship, it goes all the way. Okay, let's say they hooked up sometime in the fall, right? In the LA concert was in October, right, Della?
Yes, she was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was the date?
Oh, I don't remember the date. I didn't get to go because I was sick.
Okay.
But, it was, October the 13th?
13th or something like that? Right. And then what's that host he recorded with? Allison what? Allison, I don't want to get
Hagenberg.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
And he records
yeah.
that. He records that the day of the LA show or something very close to it. So that's October, right? They've kicked off Rush in September. I can't help but remember how Kathy, when we were, and Della, when we were at Lidditz, and Vic kept trying to talk to Fabrizio, and it felt like there was some urgency to the way she was speaking to him. So like now when I rewind that, I'm like, was something going down? Was the band already, was he expressing himself? I can't help but think it was Damiano expressing that he needed the break, whether he needed the break from the band, from everything. But so the point is he records with Alison in October, and it's a very revealing interview. And I encourage everyone, like go back and listen to it 2-3 times, because every time you learn something different and it helps you understand the current situation and put it into, you know what, I'm just taking a step back and going, I can't believe how obsessed I am with this.
With what's her name's Allie Hagendorf, by the way.
Thank you.
Allie
Thank
Hagendorf.
you.
She's
Hagendorf
fantastic.
on IG.
She's great.
Yeah.
I actually sent her a private message, explaining how my connection. She was like, "Oh my God, I wish I had been there back in Eurovision days." And she was very,
Oh, she
very
responded?
pleasant. Yeah, she was very sweet.
Nice.
I like
nice.
her. Well, listen, she has no idea what this band means to us. She has no idea what this band means to a collection of us, Mm-hmm. So I figured I might as well. But
And she has some great questions, so
She did.
they had some good conversation.
Excellent.
My only
But I agree
issue
with you,
was-
Sandra. Oh, sorry.
I'm
Go
sorry?
ahead, Kat. No, I agree that I think it's a combination of burnout, and then something's happening with him, and I don't know.
Yeah,
if
but
it's a
it was way before the Rush tour started. It had to be way before. I remember there was a picture of them in Australia together.
But that happens in November. Australia.
Yeah, but my point is they have been together long enough for them to go to get matching tattoos all over their body.
Yeah.
I will not match my tattoo with somebody on a whim.
Okay.
Right.
You're good at spotting the tattoos. I
Whole
have
back. But it's
I
the
have
same
not
exact
studied
stuff.
Damiano's body as closely as you have, my dear.
Oh, well, that's for sure. That I'll give you that. Point taken.
I have. But another mama agrees with you, Kathy.
Tattoo, yeah, her whole back.
Yeah, her whole back is that.
And it's that same.
It
It's the
matches.
and I know the salon that they went to for that. It's where he goes to get his fingers done. It's like girls get their the nips done.
Where is
It's
that
all
salon? Is that
it's
in LA?
It's like a moving salon. It's in Italy. But yeah, so she went to Italy and got those
Interesting.
tattoos. I have the name of it. I follow them, of course.
Okay. Well, we can drop that in a chat or any posting that we make. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's a lot to unpack with Damiano. There's so much, and I think he knows what's best for him but yet why are we so puzzled? Like, why is this so atypical? This is just such a withdrawal. I'm looking at his Instagram post from January 8th, because then he went quiet for a long time, and it's on his birthday, as we know, and it says, "This mama's boy turns 25 today. What a ride. I promise great thinks, not things. Thinks are coming, little kid." Yeah. Right. So he was obviously moving to LA at that time, and he was starting something different. We know he's in therapy. He acknowledged it in one of the interviews late last year. So is he creating boundaries? Is he, and I guess, are they his boundaries or are they Dove's boundaries?
I
That's
think
the
his
question.
therapy had a lot to do with getting out of the Georgia relationship. I think a lot of his therapy, he might have guilt about it. He may have, feelings, because we all know he's a romantic and she's, pansexual, whatever. I think that had a lot to do with it, because she was, how I feel about her. I love her, but she's a lot.
She's a lot.
She's a lot, and I have a feeling, getting out of that was part of his therapy. But Dove is a pseudo star in America. I think she's the one who's into all the, oh, don't look at me, no paparazzi, don't take my picture, because that's the cool way to do it. That's how cool stars do it. He was never
Have you
like
noticed
that.
when she sees herself, like the footage from the concerts where she's dancing, having a grand old time, being free, she sees the cameras on her, she recoils. She blocks, even at the Rome game, the soccer game, football. When she knew the camera was on her, did she or did she not accentuate her cheekbones a little bit more?
Oh, she does.
She had that, like,
Yeah.
She does her little nose squinch thing.
She sucks it at
Yes.
nose clinch.
I'm going to
Wait,
try
that
not
soccer
to
game. That soccer game. I'm sorry, but compare the soccer game when Jacopo and Damiano went and their behavior, and when they both brought their girlfriends and their behavior.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. They're just sitting there like, meh, with the girls. They had no like personality, whereas before they were all crazy singing the songs.
Yeah.
I don't think either of those girls will go back to a soccer game. Put it that way.
It's okay. Let the boys.
Yeah.
Let the boys
No,
have their
totally.
fun.
And I'm not crazy about. I'm not going to talk about this, but Jacopo's girlfriend. Not my favorite.
Yeah, we're not. There's so
Okay.
much good stuff to talk about. That'll
Yes.
be like B-roll.
Yeah. B-roll.
B-roll.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. So, and now where are they? Well, Dove's recording. We know that. We don't know what Damiano's doing. But the concert.
But he's still in
the
LA.
first they went back.
He's still
but
in
what
LA.
is he doing? Is he convalescing? Is he recording? It's
probably
frustrating as a
writing.
fan to not know. And I know
It's
that
so
sounds completely
frustrating.
irrational.
No, it doesn't. That's why we're here, girl. That's why we're
Okay,
here.
this is a support
Listen,
group, okay?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I
Well,
follow.
then I do need my Prosecco. If we're talking support. I need to
Oh,
go.
we
I
will.
follow on
We
social
will-
media.
we will- I promise that we will try a different Prosecco every time we podcast.
Okay.
And we will talk about it. And Kathy, you can share your favorite beverage of choice. We can even talk about Celsius, because I tried Celsius for the first time. Do you know Celsius? Does anyone know Celsius?
Yes, but I don't drink it.
Oh, you don't
What is
drink
it?
it? Is it bad? Is it like
No.
I don't know. It was when we were at Vic's Miami DJ show. It's like an energy drink, but not like a Red Bull. Like kind of like more like natural. And I don't know if it did anything for me other than alter my judgment.
I mean, it was spiked, right?
There's
It's
always
spiked.
that.
I don't know. Was it spiked? I thought it was just a metabolism booster. Frankly, you know.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was spiked.
No, it was non-alcoholic because
Oh.
I gave you some in the hotel room and it was from downstairs. It was like it was. I kind of think of it like just like a soft drink. Yeah, Celsius.
What fun is that? Come on.
Right? I'm like, you need to spike it, and I probably
We
did.
could talk. Listen, we could talk about prosecco, different drinks. We could also talk about cappuccino, espresso.
Oh yeah.
If we're gonna
Not
do this
unless
on a
it's in
Sunday
Italy,
morning,
man.
I
Well,
know. I
listen,
know.
it's as close as possible for me because when I came back from Italy, I was like blah to all this nonsense.
All of it.
And I really worked pretty hard to try to get to the point where it's drinkable.
So what is that?
It's a Pastello, which is not bad. And I
Pastello?
put it,
Okay.
Cafe Pastello, espresso roast. I put the button on for strong. That's something I didn't do before. So
What kind of
it's
machine
just
do you use?
the regular Keurig. I use my Keurig.
So these are pods? These are
They're
pods?
pods, yeah.
Okay.
So if I put the button on, it's a dark roast espresso. I hit the strong button, and it makes me kind of happy right now. I put a little bit of almond creamer, almond milk creamer in it, and it's good. It's not making me mad that I live in America.
So I find that nobody can compare to Italy with espresso, and none of these U.S. cafes, they get it wrong.
No.
It tastes like bleep and shit, right?
Right,
However, I had my Nespresso, which died, so I need a new Nespresso. But I bought these pods called Kimbo. Kimbo. And the reason I bought them is because this is how all roads lead back to Måneskin. Della, you know Sylvia, a friend acquaintance from Italy who's selling the house, or her friend, right? Well, she told me that Kimbo is better than Italy, like to get it. So when I was driving to Rome from Le Marche, I stopped at a gas station and they have like this big box of Kimbo, and I'm like, and it was like a bark, and so I brought them all and I brought them back to the US, and they're pretty darn good. Now I just need a new Nespresso machine. That thing died, so.
Kimbo, I wonder if they made that for a Keurig.
They might,
maybe.
they might, but check it out because it's definitely really good, and I think it's cheaper than Illy. Illy's good, and what's the other one? Lavazza.
Illy's really good. Lavazza, yep.
Lavazza, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drink
It's a cold-
espresso, Della?
Only in Italy. Does that sound so snotty?
No.
No.
I
desperate for it.
can't
Like
drink coffee here. I get jittery. But I found that when I'm in Italy, I can order an espresso or a cappuccino, and I don't feel the jitters. It just must be so pure and
It's the water.
Interesting.
fresh there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything's better there. Hello.
Well, everything. The pasta,
Everything.
the cheese, the tomatoes, all of it. Oh, I miss it. The
Everything.
bread.
It's excellent. We were watching something about Cutello last night on TV. Culatello. I'm sorry. Culattello. Culatello. It's not like prosciutto because it's made from the thigh, but there was like this Italian, and now I added this restaurant slash gourmet experience to my Italy list because they follow this old way of curing it and preparing it, and it was fascinating. And apparently this gentleman's great grandfather had prepared it for Verdi, the great opera Verdi, and it was just really good. The point is, it made me hungry at 11:30 at night, and I'm wishing I had prosciutto or Cutello, and
Oh my
I had
God.
not.
I always wish I had prosciutto or guanciale.
Oh yeah.
We want to thank you for joining us as we talk about all things Måneskin. We hope you join us next time. And please follow us on our Instagram account at Måneskin MåMås. Keep living la dolce vita. Ciao.